The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
And when you're taking it off, that earache is horrible. I used to suck on like mints to try and help it, but it never worked. That's what my grandma used to say. Suck on a mint and that'll help. It bloody does not. Also, I don't feel it does anyway. The earache, fuck me. I've only flown a few times because we used to go on family holidays until I was about 10. But yeah, no, that was awful. And obviously the suitcase for the luggage for like, we used to have a literal new massive suitcase just for feed and stuff as a kid. It was a nightmare. Like, so obviously all of I was fit to fly then. I'm obviously not now, but on some of the times I was fit to fly, otherwise I missed out on family holidays. But yeah, literally, oh my god. The luggage we had to take was crazy. We tried to go when I was just on 40-sip drinks instead of when I was tube fed. But taking all the 40-sip drinks, having 5 a day, was relentless, quite frankly. And because I couldn't keep them down either, like, oh my lord. Taking 5 40-sips a day on holiday with you, going for 10 days, not fun. We took 50 40-sips. Fuck my life. Yeah, you get extra medical allowance, lovely. So you get the whole medical case for free. You can get 2 cases for free sometimes if it's medically indicated. Basically, normally your doctor just has to write to the airline and get it, like, you know. And when I was tube fed or like on IV fluids on holiday, they have to like write that you've got like medical equipment, like a pump with you or whatever. But yeah, it was what it was. But yeah. So one is to drain my stomach, one is for feeding and fluids, because this one goes into my intestines, this one goes into my stomach. So this one drains my stomach. I've got gastroparesis. So unfortunately my stomach doesn't work, therefore my stomach is on 24/7 drainage into a bag, and this tube is for my feed, which I'm going to put up in a minute. I've been on the tube most of my life. I wish I could still take 40 sips or whatever, but actually I've never tolerated enough 40 sip. Like, I've had the tube for a lot longer. The 40 sips are horrible, but I wish I was on them, but I never did well on them. Do you get what I mean? So being on the tube gives me more energy because I'm actually getting some of what I need, whereas on the 40 sips it was just trial periods, especially whilst going on holiday. Yeah. So I've never been on them long term. I've only ever been on them short term, or Ensures as well, just to essentially like trial, but it never worked, so I wasn't on them for long periods of time. I prefer Ensures than 40 sip. You mix them both together. So essentially, yeah, like I wasn't on them for long at all to really say that, but of course I wish I could take something substantial orally rather than having to rely on a tube, which is a nightmare because it takes up so much time. I hate having them on my face and all that, but yeah. It takes up so much time, hate having them on my face, and just hate the fact that I can't enjoy food or any kind of, you know, sustenance almost without big consequences of being very poorly. So yeah. I'm just going to draw up my IV because I feel so sick and I still got more meds to do. Well, I've just got my poop juice to do, but that's quite a lot of volume, so I need to do my IV quickly. I can suck a sweet for taste, yeah, but I have to basically either it either has to be dissolvable ones or I have to basically spit them out. But yeah. So if they dissolve enough, just that they dissolve, then it swallows with saliva, that's fine. But otherwise I'd have to spit it out, do you get what I mean? If it's like too if it wouldn't drain. But even actually at the moment I do have sweets like this very occasionally now. Very, very occasionally I'll have sweets like this. So you might see a bit of blue drain out, but because I found this tube is really good, even with this sort of sweet, like chewy sweets, because I suck on them so much, so they disintegrate, and that they actually do disintegrate, the jellified ones. They melt, exactly, they melt a bit, they disintegrate, and then the rest of it literally drains out, which is perfect. Hey Earache, how are you? Thank you, I appreciate that. Let me just sort this out quickly, this IV out. Toothbrushes. I'd have to draw up my own flushes too. Youre. Take care, lovely. Don't worry, I'm not showing the needles on screen, I never do. New Youre for after. Let me just pause one sec. I've got to do a dressing before I sort this out, actually. One sec. And so I just had to draw back, and I didn't think anyone would be wanting to see blood particularly. So we stopped that, obviously. I just paused for a minute. Always do a drawback. The joys. Hi Julie, how are you? Hi Macy, how are you? You okay, Julie? Your happy pills, bless you. Do you mind me asking which ones you're on, sweetheart? What mods have we got, guys? Lucy Lou? Hey LB, how are you? Yeah, Riley, the one that's just entered, doll. Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I saw, thank you, my love. It's a telegram, oh, okay. Hey Katie, hey Jessica. Do you find it works well for you? Well, obviously it's not at the moment, but have you found it's worked well in the past? Or any side effects with it? Just curious. Like, you don't have to answer, of course, but I'm just really curious. It's like pretty much the only one I haven't tried, so like, yeah. I mean, I'm not on it, I'm not on mine for antidepressant actually, but oh bless you. I don't know what standard dosage is of that. I'm not all up to date with like antidepressant like dosages and stuff. Like psychotropic medication, like I don't know much about. It's more the physical health stuff, but yeah.
Fucking life just been taken.
I don't know what colour this is, but I literally have to say exactly that. Hey Bethany, love, how are you, sweet?
She buys all the medical equipment. She buys all of the medication. She buys the tubes. If she can't get human tubes, she'll buy vet tubes.
No worries, darling. Good night, sweetheart. Have a good rest. Catch you tomorrow, my love. Jesus. I'll try to at some point, hopefully. Thank you. This bit of pizza was looking good.
We don't give out a username on here.
I knew colouring guys, by the way, but yeah, still.
Your account's like Fork Knox.
Oh, jeez. Went off the land. I ain't no artist, but I'll just be saying that before I show you this. Hi Colin, how are you? One sec. Let me add. Oh, I don't want to add.
More people in America need to know.
The
She
crispiness.
comes on late at night trying to get them to buy her things because more people in the UK have figured out what she's doing. So she's trying to get all the stuff bought for her internationally,
Youre.
gifts and stuff, and put it off a wish list.
Guys, that's our pizza. How exciting. It's a very colourful pizza and it's bled everywhere all over the page, but anyway. Oh, I'm bored already.
Immaculate colouring in for arthritis.
I literally already can't be bothered to do anymore and I don't know what to do. Hi Amber, thank you. Lovely, thank you, darling. going to head off, guys, because I'm, quite frankly, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm getting, like, just crappy.
My God, she's finally bored of herself.
Okay. Hopefully I'll feel better soon. But yeah, thank you, my love. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
Bye. Or a full quality of life. A much better quality of life. We have a life, but it's existing, not living, and that's the hard part. There's a very big, yeah. Oh no, Bex, bless you. To be honest, Bex, I think services failed you. I mean, I don't know, obviously, your whole back history, but I think a lot of it is to do with you didn't get the right physio and everything as a child. Do you get what I mean? You didn't get all of the extra added support you would have needed as a kid. Not for any fault of your parents. Yeah. Like, you know, through services, just being services, you know. But I know you get it, babe. So I just found it hard because, like, obviously, you know I was in ITU and that admission. Obviously, we don't talk about it. But you know the reality of that admission and what could have happened and what my parents got called up to the hospital and all of that. I know they told you. I know we don't talk about it. I don't want to make you upset. But the reality is, you know, I'm left paralysed from something that could have killed me. But in some ways, I wish it would have ended my life completely than ended my life as it was. Do you get what I mean? And that sounds so drastic, but actually, this isn't a life regardless, so why am I here? Do you get what I mean? So I might put a trigger warning in the bio. I don't wish I wasn't here, not at all, but like sometimes when I think back of like when my epilepsy journey began and like, you know, when I became paralysed through it, I think, you know, my life has changed so drastically because of one illness, essentially. I had the others regardless, but through one illness, you know, I've become paralysed, I've become reliant on a catheter, you know, incontinent, and it's just, yeah, frustrating. Very frustrating, and it's degrading and demoralising in so many ways when you just don't know what to do. When there's not much you can do about it. There's nothing I can do to change it, and that's the thing, like, you know, they wouldn't listen at first to get my epilepsy diagnosed. diagnosed. Then when they found out, and then when they found it on that scan that it was epilepsy on the EEG, I knew it was right, but the damage had already been done.
He said she didn't have epilepsy.
I knew it was right, but I knew it was a little too late too. You get what I mean? Yeah, sorry, trigger warning, guys. I'm just having a hard night. I'm gonna put that. Hang on. Yeah. I'm gonna put that in the about me bit, just a trigger warning in general as you come in. No, I'm actually not, love. We're not making a mockery of disability, guys. We are disabled. You're making a mockery of us being disabled. At the end of the day, you're the one making a mockery. I'm not, because I am disabled. You actually don't get it at all. I am disabled. Like, you don't know that. You have no clue whatsoever. We are disabled. We are wheelchair users.
Evidence is out there.
It's draining. I'm not hiding it. I'm literally hiding myself because you're being a horrible person. Like, why would I lie about being disabled? You have no idea whatsoever. You literally have no idea. Literally, you have no idea what I've been through. No, because there's no court going for... Yeah. There isn't even a court, love, so I don't know what shit you've come up with, honestly. There's no court. I'm not lying, I'm telling the absolute truth, so goodbye. Literally. People like that don't get it. How much it actually affects your life day to day, making a mockery of disabilities. That's what they were doing.
Disabled people.
Really? Like, for fuck's sake. Like, absolute disgusting. Thank you, Bex.
People have come forward to say so.
Having a hard night, Holly, but it is what it is. How are you, sweet? Like, literally, like, just... Ugh. It's all getting a bit too much. No, apparently there's court coming up, darling. There's no court coming up, I'm telling you for a fact. I've had no letter about court, but people have made up that apparently there's this big court date coming up. There's nothing whatsoever. I think I would know about it. And the only way I found out was logging on to TikTok 2 days ago when they'd posted about it, or 3 days ago, whenever it was. But that is the one time I found out about it, through TikTok. I think I would have had a letter first, my love. Lost in the post. Idiots. Hi Al, how are you? Thank you, Holly. Appreciate that.
Back to the Poly Boys.
I've just done that one. Yep. Yeah, literally. You know, Bex, you're 100% disabled just like I am. Like, people don't get it.
Watch when she lifts herself up. You'll see that she actually moves her hips and her pelvis. She readjusts it all.
They don't, love. They just don't. But then if they don't live it, they're not gonna know, are they? And Bex, they weren't saying it to you. You know that was aimed at me. You know it was, completely. I'm now taking my pain relief and I'm going to take them too, yeah. I need to. Exactly. Honestly, that. Ask instead of assuming that other people posting shit is true. Yeah, that one. And there's two that go together for the special ones, Bex, but yeah. But like, just because they're saying shit online, they believe it, but actually it's not true at all. So like, actually ask me, since it's my life. Stop speculating about my life. Just actually ask me, I'll tell you. And I know the truth better than anyone.
Well, we'll tell you the truth on here for definite. She steals all your stories.
I know people believe every false bit of information, all the other shitty people post, but then they don't believe the actual truth at all. Do you get what I mean? People are like sheep, they follow the herd. They follow the majority of people that just bully and essentially think that everyone's faking everything when actually half of us aren't faking one. Yeah.
Girl,
exactly.
you can stand.
There was one news article about me, lovely. Oh, Jax, I'm sorry. There was one news article, but it was years ago, and it was about me having anorexia. I'm not gonna lie. It might have been that me on that news article you're talking about. So there was one news article, but like, that's it. That is the only one. And it's about my eating disorder. But like, yeah. That was years ago.
2019.
And it's not all factual either. You know what the news is like. We know what media is like in general.
Yeah, I reckon she didn't like horse riding, and that's why she did all this to give it up.
6 years ago, yeah. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. Yeah, exactly that. Or 5 or 6 years ago back, so yeah. And you see, you remember. Bex, you haven't got your anti-sickness, have you? Thanks, guys. Thanks, Mum, to dancer, lovely. Bless you, thank you. Sending you love, Emma. Was that after my seizure? I can't remember, lovely.
Which one?
Love you too, Becky Boo.
Love bombing to Becky really scares me, for Becky's sake.
I don't know exactly what happened. I just got to the hospital, but I don't know what happened on here as such. So I don't know anything that happened on here, but yeah. I know, Bex, darling, I know know you have, sweetie. Oh, bless you, lovely. Night, night, sweet. Did I? Yeah, headaches are warning sign for me for them anyway. Sometimes I get it with an aura, and sometimes I don't, but headache normally comes with an aura for me. It can even be like, I can like get hallucinations with it and stuff as well. It's horrible. But like, I used to get spiders crawling all over me, or think I had spiders crawling all over me. And that would be seizure, or a weird taste. Obviously they're called hallucinations, but it's different to being like, is it?
Since when? When did she start having hallucinations?
Obviously someone has to get here, but is it? Is that when I went to hospital, Bex? Yeah. Are you epileptic, Emma lovely? So you only get them with the seizure, but yeah. What do you mean you just get hallucinations?
Again, taking other people's stories and symptoms and problems. That is now 117 on the list of ailments.
Hi, how are you? Thank you, Bex. Yeah. Wouldn't say strange, it's scary. No, I don't remember anything really. I just know I was in hospital that night, or whenever it was. I remember things after it, but before it, like, it just becomes a blank space essentially.
I am digging.
Bed, mum's with answer, darling. No worries, love.
So she will start deleting and blocking followers until she gets down to 15k, and then she'll reopen her account in the middle of the night, get an influx of followers in, mostly across the world, when we're all asleep, close her account again, and then commence with the begging and the lying. The messages that she's getting to be told that she's being cam-tooed.
Hi, Nikki. Hey, Breezer. How are you guys? Thank you, Holly, lovely.
I believe she has changed the tube again for the second time.
Hey Gio, how are you? My bag's overflowing. Jesus Christ, I've drunk so much. Oh my lord. It's all my juice, it's pink. Hey Gio, are you okay? Breezer, are you okay?
Can confirm she has in fact changed that tune again, because I took screenshots and sent it into my group chat and that were a thinner tube before. Okay, so the issue with the draining tube is she says the shorter one that she puts feed in and meds in goes into her intestines, and the other one that's like a yellowy colour goes into her stomach and it takes all the bile and everything out. But as you can see, it goes in one
How are
tube
you?
and then it gets sucked straight back out the other one. She had a thick white tube and then she had a really thin one, and now she's got this. I took screenshots and I've just, I was like comparing them in my group chat. Then like, oh my god. She doesn't wear headphones for the sensory stuff though. She's wearing headphones so then she can't hear
Yeah, I
when
never
I'm
took to
screaming down
be
lives
honest.
at her. It's how she's been nosy with people now. It's gonna start.
If they're bad comments, sometimes I leave them there so multiple people can report them. It depends. Depends how bad. You get what I mean?
She always drinks to dilute the feed, but the feed machine isn't on.
Yeah. Just, sometimes a couple of people reporting comments helps. But it's not telling them to go overboard. It's just like, if it's a bad comment, it needs to be reported, of course. It doesn't affect me anymore. It's just like, ugh, whatever, another one. Oh, another one. Oh, another one.
It's been half an hour since she had that thin tube in. Oh, well, that's when I took a screenshot.
Ugh.
That's literally it. That'll be a mod's telling her that she's being camped.
Hi Olivia. Hi Jodie. Hi Olivia. Hi Jodie. How are you? This is just you. I know that's because I just got rid of everyone because they were horrible people. Seemed like it. Seemed like they were coming from that other live Bex, so I just was blocking them. Just me and you. Best sort of live sometimes, the smallest ones. You get me. Hi Leah, how are you? Hello. You okay? Hey Anna Mathers, how are you? I'm a little more settled, Bex, yeah. Not having a great night. But I'll be alright, thank you. Hi Mol, how are you? Hope so, darling. Oh. Hi Chelsea, how are you?
So the one I'm showing in my box is her feeding tube, the one that supposedly goes into her
Hi lady, how are
intestine.
you?
And within half an hour of me taking screenshots, it's gone from this one
I'm sleepy, but I don't think I'll be able to sleep if that makes sense.
to that one. You can see a clear difference. She's done that real quick.
Yeah, I am sleepy, but I really want to sleep, but I don't think I can get any. Might try in a little while.
So
I've had
the
my
one in my
strong
box
bed.
here, this is the one that's meant to go in her intestine. And then half an hour later, it changed into the tube that she's got now.
Yeah, I'm okay, Chelsea, thank you. A hard night, but it is what it is. Oh, wait a little bit longer, Bex.
So as you can see, this tube's really, really thin. And then
Thank you, sweetheart.
half an hour later, I took this screenshot. And now she's going to have a shaky.
Hi, Neve. How are you?
I can't wait.
Hi, Kate. How are you, lovely?
She's bored.
Gotta keep yawning. It's so unlike me. It's unlike me to be tired. About to get to sleep.
It's so unlike me. Yawns all the time. Okay.
Very tired. Bless you.
Is this a meds kicking in or a withdrawal?
Okay, I'm gonna head off now, guys. I'm getting quite tired.
Has she run out of Monster and Rubicon?
I'm really tired. Gonna head off, my loves. See you in the morning.
See you morning, Kirsten. We'll see ya. I guess no one's bought a fucking Rubicon or a Monster from her wish.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.